we follow the lives of 3 young South Africans, each 21 years old, navigating their own unique way through present-day Mzansi.
Soweto, rich in history, resilient in spirit. It's where we meet Kanye Loamu, whose journey into adulthood comes with more weight than celebration.
Every time I need to think of what are we going to eat, and when it comes to my son, I need to make sure everything is up to date. And I always want my mom to see, like, she mustn't regret herself, if you get what I'm saying, because she has the tendency of, like, saying, you living this life because I can do anything for you. Do you get what I'm saying? And she has lived her life for me. Now it's my turn to do it.
Kanye is a mother, a daughter, and a breadwinner. At just 21, she had to choose family over her own dreams.
Yes, I did matric and I passed with a diploma and went to tertiary, but I had to drop out due to the circumstances at home. So I don't think it's where I wanted to be, because if it was not being a breadwinner, I think I would be busy with my studies even now.
Like many of her peers, disillusionment with the political process runs deep.
For our peers and at the age I am, I don't see the use of voting, because our grandparents and our mothers are voting, whereas there's no difference between voting and and voting. Do you get what I'm saying?
And yet, despite everything, she hasn't lost her sense of self.
What I would say to a 16-year-old, right, which is me, I would say, you did very, very incredible compared to your age group at that time of the season.
In Mahika, Tanika, a third-year psychology student, reflects on how adulthood isn't quite what she imagined.
I always thought adult life would be easygoing, because as a young person, you always want to be an adult. You always want to grow up and be ready to grow up. And now that you're an adult, I feel like it's more difficult. Like, why am I grown now? It's not something I expected.
Behind her humor is a reality many young people face: adjusting expectations.
The most adult thing that I've done was build a credit score. Buying groceries on credit was the most adult thing. I never knew how that can affect your life. You know, like buying a car, getting a place to stay was the most adult thing I've ever done.
Despite being eligible to vote in the recent election, Noor set this one out.
Voting is not something I've actually taken part to, because I feel like as a young person you have to know what you're voting for. You have to understand what you're voting for. So I haven't felt connected to the process, so I wouldn't say I'm one to do something without having an informed decision about it.
Still, she offers wisdom her younger self could use.
Life's a journey. You shouldn't think just because things don't happen according to plan that it's not meant for you, or you're not good enough, you know. You should always trust God, because it's never luck, it's always God.
Meet Lunamandla Matoti, a digital marketing student and creative spirit, carving out a place for himself in Cape Town.
Firstly, my 16-year-old self was in COVID right now at this time. So that was like 5 years ago. I think I had to be alone with my thoughts for a very long time, so I had time to know what I wanted to do and what I didn't want to do, so it was just a overlap of thoughts.
Lunamandla is proud of where he is and how far he's come.
I'm happy to be where I am today, but I didn't necessarily think I would be where I am today. But it's not a bad thing because the paths, our paths are crossing now, and obviously this is happening. So yeah, I'm happy to be here today.
The middle child of 5, he's had to grow fast.
I think the most adult thing I've ever had to do was learn independence outside of my parents, because obviously I did move away from home. So I had to learn independence. I had to learn how to handle rejection, take it as redirection as well. And then on top of that, I just had to learn how to be confident outside of being home.
But like so many of his peers, financial security is top of mind.
I'm thinking about stability. I'm thinking about financial independence. I'm thinking about creating opportunities not only for myself, but the people around me.
Unlike Noor and Lubambo, Lunamandla made sure to have his say at the polls.
I think it is important to vote as the youth, more specifically because we need to have our voices heard. And once we rally together, we can have our voices heard.
3 South Africans, 3 stories, 1 age, 21. A number that once meant freedom, now layered with pressure, responsibility, optimism and disappointment. In one of the most unequal societies in the world, these voices remind us that adulthood isn't a single path. It's a journey. And every step, no matter how heavy, is worth telling.